Hey, buddy, what's up, everybody? It is time to go live today as we are doing a live Ask Me Anything, live Q&A, all that sorts of stuff that you guys understand and know. Waiting for this to pop up right now so that way I can make sure everything is working out perfectly, all goodly doodly do. That is how as I want to make sure. So looks like sounds and everything and like that is working. So what is going on, everybody? It is another brand new Sunday. If you didn't catch my announcement yesterday, I posted on all social medias and even a little bit on YouTube. I said that I will be for the foreseeable future, I will be doing 2 live streams a week, every weekend. We will be doing it Sunday mornings at 9, and then Saturdays I'm still working on, and I will announce that actually right now once more people start to join the chat, what will be going on in there. But again, this is like for you guys. So if you're joining right now and you guys want to ask me a question, feel free to throw it into the chat. I will say this though, if we start getting a lot, I won't be able to get to everyone's thing, but if you do throw in a super chat, that will be automatically answered and it'll be the first thing I look at and first thing I pop up, but those are not needed in here. I'm doing this for kind of just a big throwback to a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys want me to do more of these, and if you are joining this, make sure again to please hit that like and subscribe button if you're new here. And then if you're not new here, just make sure to hit that like button. It does help me out a lot. I cannot emphasize that enough. And also, why not share this video? Share this video and show out why. Hello, Zach. Like, why? We love you. Let's get people out there. But and just so people know, I think next week I have a digital code to give away for Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. And I have a couple movies to give away as well. So do look forward to that. So I'm going to have fun doing that as well. I just woke up and it's beautiful Sunday morning. I have a lot of things planned. Last night I watched 2001: A Space Odyssey for the first time. It was quite awesome. I will be doing a review on Ryan O'Toole's channel. I might do a video over here as well. And in general, the other thing I'm actually looking forward to a lot is I'm planning a series called First Time Watches, and I might start with 2001: A Space Odyssey. I need to work out the kinks because I already watched it, so I kind of already missed out on the one thing I wanted to add to it. So we'll see, but the movie was like stupendous. It was quite impressive, to be honest. And I was like really, really impressed. But it looks like we're getting more people in here. So before I get to the live chat and start answering your guys' questions, the thing I do want to throw out there again is I wanted to throw what's going to be going on Saturday. So obviously Sundays will be a live Q&A, Ask Me Anything at the same exact time every single week. But the thing, and if you're catching this later, thank you for watching. It really does mean a lot. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions for next week. I might answer them just on there or what I will be doing on Saturday. So Saturday, what I'm planning on doing is bringing back the Popecast officially. I keep bringing this back, but this one's going to be in a different format. So I will be doing movie news and all that stuff, but I'm going to have a guest each week, different week. Sometimes there'll be a Patreon supporter. Sometimes there'll be someone who helped me within a channel, just someone I've made friends with on YouTube. And I want to start bringing them into the light, if that makes sense, and interviewing them, kind of seeing where their movie perspective, just kind of opening up something new for you guys. So it's very cool in that part, and I'm excited. I as it gets closer to Saturday next week, it'll probably be also at 9 a.m., 9:30, somewhere around there PST. But yeah, so it'll be fun. I don't want to announce exactly who it is yet. Yeah, I don't want to. I was thinking if I could, but it's locked. Like he said, he's confirmed, but I got to make sure that like all the times and all that stuff works. So I don't want to announce it and then it doesn't work. So, but anyways, that'll be fun, guys. I see there are 11 you guys in here. 24 actually. This thing is behind. So guys, if you're new here, hit that like and subscribe button. You got to hit that like button. We're only at 8. You guys know how I'm going to say it. I'm going to keep saying that. Oh, we got a dislike. Awesome. I'm going to dislike my own video as well. Thank you so much. But guys, it's time to it's time to talk. So if you guys got any questions, throw them in the live chat. Let's discuss it. I'm going to go through, and we have Julius the Nature Adventure says hello. Well, hello. And then also Jordan Morgan. They were the first two in here as well. Tyler says hello. Joseph says hello. Let's see. Joe, hey, Zach, when do you think Artemis Fowl is releasing? So this is something actually me and Ren discussed on the last live stream. I really do think, this is when it's going to happen. I think Artemis Fowl will come in beginning of June. I think that fits because they're going to need Disney Plus content. It looks like Clone Wars will kind of finish out May, and that's kind of where that one will go. So I'm curious in that whole entirety if that's kind of how it's going to work out. We will see. What are your plans for today, Tyler Douglas? Any movies you're going to watch? I might watch War of the Planet of the Apes, but pretty much a lot of today is kind of prepping for this week in videos. I have like 3 or 4 videos to make. for this week, but I do have a Westworld. I have to watch Westworld today, Walking Dead. I do plan on actually playing Call of Duty a lot today because they have double XP and I'm trying to beat that battle pass. So that'll be fun. Perfect time. I live in the Netherlands, so now I can see this live. Thanks. Of course. Awesome. Thank you so much for watching this from the Netherlands. Samuel, love you, Zach. You're a great movie critic. Thank you so much. Tyler says I rewatched Arrival last night and man, that movie is good. Dude, Arrival is like freaking perfect. I love Arrival. If you guys didn't catch my top 10 favorite movies of all time, that is in there. Spoiler alert. That was a really fun video I got to do last week, and I'm actually planning on doing a top 10 favorite TV series from this week because I've been watching a lot of TV. And some things I've been watching like repeatedly a lot, and I want to discuss all of them and kind of have fun with them. And again, thank you to the 32 people watching this right now. Again, hit that like button, guys. Let's get that at least up. If there's 31 of you guys in here, that like button should at least be at 25. Come on. Dorito Chip Gamer, hello. He also says Rival's awesome. Now, Movie Central says, hi, Zach. What's your opinion on the Kimba and the Lion King controversy? I'm very confused about it. I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea about it. I don't know. I think you might have asked that before. Someone else has. I don't know. Name Maker 10. My question is, what snacks do you get at the movies? So this is different. So I don't buy a lot of snacks at the movies, but I love buttery popcorn, like as much butter as you can get. If you get the popcorn, get a straw, put in the butter thing, hit the button, and kind of get it all the way to the center. Perfect. But I'm also really picky with my popcorn because like out here there's an AMC theaters, but I think all their popcorn's complete crap. But Harkins, if you ever been to Harkins Theater, they got some amazing popcorn. They know what they're doing when it comes to like the butter and everything in that sense. So I love that. I love throwing M&Ms in there as well, but I don't like eating chocolate during movies because then it gets all dirty. The other thing I like is sweet tart ropes. They're not too sticky, but they're also kind of soft and easy to down. Have you seen Disaster Movie? I have. It's terrible. Hey, Fred Jenkins. Hey, Zach, your channel is great. You've got to watch Dark on Netflix if you love time travel loves. So I have watched Dark. I haven't watched the second season though, and I know I need to. But it's one of those ones that I liked it a lot, but the thing with television is a little bit hard. So it takes me a lot to kind of actually start watching a show, unless it's like I need to review it or something, because I just like sitting there and watching The Office repeatedly, or Community. Now, if you never watched Community, that's something you should watch. Damien Scott, I just rewatched Halloween H2O on my Vudu. I've never seen it. I don't care to. All those old horror sequels, I don't watch too much of. What was the last movie you saw in theaters this year? That was Bloodshot. Yeah, I did a marathon. I did Bloodshot and I did The Hunt all in one day for a press screening, and then the day before that, I think I saw I Still Believe. I like The Hunt the most out of those. Yeah, that was interesting. What is your favorite Stanley Kubrick movie? So this one's tough. I actually have not seen a lot of Kubrick's movies. Like I said, I saw 2001: A Space Odyssey last night for the very first time, and I loved it. The thing I will say about Kubrick, though, is I think The Shining out of all the ones I've seen, but I'm kind of on a kick now after that, so I do actually plan on ordering all of his movies over Amazon or kind of streaming them or something. I really want to get into the Kubrick movie. Julius the Nature, what are you going to do on your channel next week? So I said I'm going to do top 10 favorite TV shows. I have a special video I'm planning on making. I don't know if it'll work out. And honestly, what I'm starting to kind of do is I'm kind of starting to get bored. So I might start making short films again on here, just coming for fun, like one-offs, and we'll see. None coming next week, but depends how long this is lasting for sure. What do you think of Back to the Future? I love the first Back to the Future. I think the second one's fun, and I think the third one's fun. But to be honest, Back to the Future has never been a big series for me personally. I've never thought that it was like the biggest thing in the world, and it's always been a series that I've loved, like the first one, but it's never been regarded for me as like one of my favorite movies of all time. Throwing in most anticipated MCU Disney Plus shows. So this is tough. As of right now, the ones that are confirmed and have like kind of like a structure on when they're coming, it would probably be WandaVision. I'm so excited for WandaVision, more than I would ever have been when they announced it, because I was really excited for Winter Soldier and Falcon. I'm really excited for What If. I'm really excited for Loki's probably my least interested, but I'm still excited for it because of what they could add to the world of Marvel. And I also got to say, though, my most anticipated, though, besides that, is probably Moon Knight. I've been waiting for a live action adaptation of Moon Knight for forever at this point. So I'm really much excited for that. Your favorite Transformers movie? So I can cheat and say the animated one I think is the best, but I think Bumblebee is personally the best. And then if we're talking just straight Transformers 1 through 5, it's got to be 1 or 3. Oh, who should play Dr. Fauci when all this is said and done? I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry, Mark Jones. Thomas Wade, have you seen Coraline? What are your opinions of it? I love Coraline. I think Coraline is one of Leica's best films, but I think Kubo and the Two Strings is still the best. I'm currently playing Sonic Forces. Damien Scott says I've never played it. I haven't played a Sonic game in forever. What are your expectations on Candyman 2 and Halloween Kills? Jason asks. So I'm really excited for both. I actually saw Candyman for the first time last month. Well, not for the first time. I'd seen bits and pieces, but like finally all together, and I really liked it. I think Halloween Kills I'm going to like more, though. And I think Candyman 2 looks interesting. I do think it's quite annoying how they keep saying Jordan Peele's, but Jordan Peele just produced it. It's Nia's, so stop saying that. I don't know. My expectations for Candyman 2 is it's going to be fine. I think it'll be good at most. But I think Halloween Kills is going to be great. I really do. I think they have that whole franchise on a lock right now and kind of everything that they're doing. What do you think of the Ghost Rider movies? I don't like them. There's nothing else to say about that. What is your favorite Denis Villeneuve movie? So this is tough because I think he's one of the few directors that have made all perfect films. Almost all perfect, but my favorite is Arrival. But if we're not talking Arrival and I got to go another one, this always switches around. But I think Enemy is my second favorite one because of how convoluted, how crazy, how weird it is, and how like thought provoking it is. The other one I would say would probably be Sicario, but again, I think all of his films are perfect, and it's hard for me to choose a favorite besides Arrival. Arrival is my favorite. The Pixar Man 13. Do you watch Seinfeld? I do. I love it. I actually got to meet the Soup Nazi once. I was at Barnes & Noble, and he was there, and I took a picture with him. It was kind of funny. Most overrated Bond movie and underrated under is Quantum of Solace, and over is... So I haven't seen a lot of Bond films, to be completely honest, so that one's a little bit hard for me to ask. I'll just say my favorite one is Casino Royale. I'll put that way. But I do plan on watching them all this year before No Time to Die comes out. Any thoughts on Parks and Rec and which is better? So that's funny. I think better made is Parks and Rec. I think Parks and Rec is a better made, more consistent show. And I actually think so I think what happens with Parks and Rec is each season it got better and better and better and better, where The Office kind of peaked in season 5 or 4, and it was still good 6 and 7, and then 8 it was just... I mean, the end of 7 was 8 was and then 9 was till the last episode. And I feel like I like The Office more, though, and that's a personal opinion, because those first few seasons I think are perfect. And then when it comes to Parks and Rec, though, I think Parks and Rec is the better made one, and I love rewatching them. It's kind of tough deciding on both of those, but I do love. That's a great question. Thank you so much. Can you do a top 10 movie franchises video? I'm actually planning on it. So we will see. I plan on doing it, but we'll see. We'll see. And guys, 38 of you and only 19 likes. Come on now. Come on now. You're not going to help me. Hit the like button, please. Please hit the like button. It really helped me out. It really means a lot. Please, please, please. I just lost where my things. Have you watched Brooklyn 999? It's so good. It's on Hulu. It's worth every minute of time. I have. I'm not caught up, though. I want to watch it. Have you watched the second season? I didn't even see the first season. Well, I saw episodes of it, and it was really funny. I don't have the DC Universe app anymore. What I'm really planning with all these DC Universe movies is either just buying them on Blu-ray. Because I canceled it after they canceled Swamp Thing. I was pissed. But I have all the Blu-rays from them. Like I have the 2 Titan seasons on Blu-ray. I have the Doom Patrol on Blu-ray. I don't have Swamp Thing yet, but I've already seen it, but I do plan on getting that. Harley Quinn's one of those ones that I'm waiting for it to go on Blu-ray, but once HBO Max comes out, from my understanding, the DC stuff will also be on there, so I can just watch that and kind of catch up. Do you watch Chicago Med? I do not watch Chicago at all. The Dark Knight or Logan? I've said this before, Logan. I think Logan is the best comic book film ever made, with Spider-Verse right behind it. But I would also go as far as say The Dark Knight is one of the best made as well. I think for me, The Dark Knight, I love it. But the funny thing is, in that whole trilogy, Batman Begins is still my favorite Batman film in that whole thing. And that's actually, the funny thing is how I watched those is I saw Dark Knight, and then, well, actually what happened was I didn't see Dark Knight or Batman Begins in theaters. I got Dark Knight, watched it at home, really liked it. Watched Batman Begins before Dark Knight Rises, and then went and saw Dark Knight Rises in theaters. So, interesting. Have you ever seen the movie Fanboys, a Star Wars movie? I have. I liked it. Have you seen James Mangold's Identity? I have not. That sounds interesting. Um, Mikos, it chapter 2 of my favorite movies. I understand the problems it chapter 2 has. What are your thoughts? I'm in the minority. I think I love the books. I'm a little bit what is it? I'm a little bit biased when it comes to it in it chapter 2 because for me, I loved the first it and it chapter 2. I loved elements of it. I think overall, I love the whole thing as a full package though. And I know Andy Muschietti is talking about doing a full like cut of it or like a mini series kind of look to it, and I want to see that personally. But I don't. It's tough because there are major issues in it chapter 2, but I accept them. I understand them. I kind of embrace them, but I really just love the whole overarching story of for it all. And it chapter 2, while I think there are too many flashbacks, I think this is the movie that actually should have been 3. I was never saying that beforehand, but I feel 2 should have been like the balancing between both, and then 3 should have been all about the adults. And that's my like one thing I wanted more with the adults. What's your favorite sitcom? I mean, Friends or The Office, probably. Let's see. Have you seen the American Pie movies? I have. In a Blu-ray haul a couple months back. I actually got them all on Blu-ray. The whole original ones, not the spinoffs. Favorite Coen Brothers movie? This is tough. I love Raising Arizona. It was one of the first. It was the first movie I ever saw from them. So that one's kind of always stuck with me. No Country for Old Men, though, is probably my favorite one, right with The Big Lebowski. And honestly, I want to throw this out there. I like Hail Caesar. I would love Disney Plus to do a Pirates of the Caribbean show. I love the first 3, and there's so much potential in that world. Man, I am with you. I just want another movie, to be completely honest. I love the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, and I know like they're kind of guilty pleasures, I guess, to me, but I'm all for them. I love them. What's your favorite horror movie? So this is different. So me and my girlfriend were actually talking about this yesterday. When it comes to horror, I'm different. So when it comes to like what scares me the most, I think like Paranormal Activity type stuff does, because you go home alone after that shit's creepy. But or The Conjuring is pretty good. But my favorite horror movie is The Babadook. I think The Babadook is so psychologically challenging and I love it. I absolutely adore the Cars franchise. How would you grade all the Cars movies? The first one I'd give a B plus to. Cars 2, I'd give a C minus 2, and Cars 3, I'd probably give a C plus 2. My favorite Kubrick movie is Doctor Strangelove. Good choice. Thank you to the 44 of you guys watching this currently, and thank you to everyone throwing it into the chat as well. It really does mean a lot. I really can't emphasize enough. I did not think 43 of you guys would be awake at 9 a.m. this morning. So thank you so much. Movie Central. Hi, I'm really torn on Rise of Skywalker. Like, I really enjoyed it for the first time, but as the days go on, I find more and more things, in particularly stupid and rushed. So, when it comes to Star Wars, I'm gonna put this out there. Star Wars is like my main franchise for me. It's my favorite franchise of all time. So, when it comes to Star Wars, I find issues in almost every single one of the movies. But at this point, anytime I see a Star Wars movie now, I'm just trying to have fun with them. Any Star Wars content, I'm just trying to have fun with. I'm just trying to smile and enjoy and accept what I have. That's the truth. It's not my story being told. Do I have issues with Rise of Skywalker? Yes. Do I have issues with Last Jedi? Yes. Do I have issues with Force Awakens? Sure, here and there, but it's my second favorite Star Wars movie. The same thing goes for the Clone Wars show. I love it. It's my favorite era of Clone Wars, or it's my favorite era of Star Wars, but I have major issues with that whole era in general. I just love Star Wars. That's how it is. And I think as days go on, I'm kind of just more in the mindset of seeing it through different people. I've shown it to a couple different people as life has kind of gone on. And definitely the coolest thing that I've gotten to do about it is, personally, the coolest thing for me is just to see how people react to Star Wars and fall in love with it just as much as I did. So thank you so much for the question. For me, and when it comes to Rise of Skywalker, I'm go listen to Ken Knapsack talk about the movie and the novelization. It actually made me like the movie more, if that's possible. Yes. Someone just threw in a super chat. Thank you so much, Majestic Demon. Which comic book movie had the best cast? I could easily say the Avengers movies. I think that is something that we could all, pretty much talk about because, think about it. It's comic book movies. So, and thank you so much again for the super chat, but when it comes to a comic book movie with the best cast, I look at Logan as being one of the better ones. I look at, of course, the Avengers Infinity War Endgame you'd have to look at. But for me, if I'm going to go, I love the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, so I'd probably say that's my favorite and best cast right now. It's so surprising, so much better. Legendary says, what's better, best season of Game of Thrones or best season of Breaking Bad? Ooh, Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad's my favorite show of all time. So I think there's not a single bad season in Breaking Bad. I think it's all perfect. Fred Jenkins, hello. I understand Dark is very challenging. Yes. So, yep, it is challenging. What are you looking forward to in the remaining episodes of the Clone Wars? I'm looking forward to a badass lightsaber fight between Ahsoka and Darth Maul. That's the honest truth. The one thing I'm really still hoping is that it ties into Revenge of the Sith. Like the Order 66 happens while they're on Siege of Mandalore. I think that'll be really, really interesting to see. Have you seen American Horror Story Freak Show? I have, and I think it's good for the first 3 episodes and then gets crap. American Horror Story is interesting because I try to watch each season and it's hard for me to get through because it's tough. It's tough. Favorite Mark Wahlberg movie? That's tough. I like a lot of his movies. I love The Departed. So, that's probably my favorite performance by him. The other guys I love too. Let's see. Favorite Harry Potter movie? Michael asks. My favorite Harry Potter movie is Prisoner of Azkaban, but I love Half-Blood Prince as well. Do you think Mandalorian season 2 coming out in October? Yes, I do still think that's coming in October. I wouldn't even be shocked if it actually moves back a bit, because I have a feeling a lot of these shows are going to also get shuffled back, but we will see. Have you seen Malcolm in the Middle? I have. I really like it. Is Jaws any good? I haven't seen it, dude. I love Jaws. You should see it. What's your favorite Spielberg movie? Oh, Donald Trump's in here. That's cool. I guess that's weird. What is your favorite Spielberg movie? Catch Me If You Can. But I love Raiders of the Lost Ark as well. Favorite Christopher Nolan movie? That's a great question. So my favorite Christopher Nolan movie is Inception. I love Inception. What do you think Tenet is about? I don't know and I don't care. I don't want to know. I just want to see it. I just want to see it. And 43 guys, 28 likes. 43. Come on. Let's get that like button up. Hit that like button. Do you think Falcon and Winter Soldier is coming in August? No, I think it's coming in September now. It could even possibly get pushed back, but I don't think so. I think it'll come in September now. I think that's kind of where it's kind of going to go. And I'm interested, to say the least. Movie Central throws in a super chat. Thank you so much, Movie Central. I'm struggling on making movie reviews. Any tips? So I don't necessarily know where you are stuck at in that thing. So the things I can really much say though, when it comes to making movie reviews, if it's more of a thing of like, I need to like get motivation, that's more of a personal thing to you. If it's more organization, make a schedule. At the beginning of the year, I planned out a whole planner for stuff to do each and every week, but the issue with that now is everything's changed. So I've kind of thrown out that planner and pretty much I go week by week now because that's all I can do. I have video ideas to take from, but in a sense, I have video by video. And the more this is extended, the more of those videos I have to come up with, or in general, only do 3 videos per week or 4, do more live streams, do movie news type stuff like that, because I'm not working for the foreseeable future right now. I might get a job soon because I have a job, but we're closed because of everything going on. I don't know what will happen with that. It kind of stresses me out, to be honest. But I'm struggling on making movie reviews. Any tips? If it's just starting, start now. I literally I film, and this is like an inside thing. I film everything with my iPhone. And I have tons of equipment just for my iPhone. I do want to get a camera eventually, but as of right now, it's so easy for me to just film with this iPhone, make it easier. Editing software, everything makes it look really good. I have like 3 different lights. I have like a bigger one in front of me. I have a tinier one for my webcam, a Yeti mic, I have like 7 different mics. But I started with literally just filming off my iPhone. No mics, no nothing, no lighting. And it was not the best, but it was fun and it gave me experience. I cannot emphasize enough, if that's your thing, just start now. Right now, it's a little bit weird with movie reviews. Since there's not really any new movies coming out, when it comes to tips on that part, I would say make other videos right now. And maybe if you do want to do movie reviews, that's fine. There's Netflix movies still coming out, Hulu, all that stuff. You have other things to grab from. So I think that's very interesting and fun. Again, there's so many different things that I can say about making movie reviews. You'd have to go into kind of more detail on what exactly that you need tips on. But kind of just as a jumbled mess, that's exactly what I would say is just if it's starting, start now. Start now and don't ever look back. And if it's more of a thing of, well, I just need the motivation, get the motivation, man. I love making videos every single day as I possibly can. And sometimes, yeah, does it get a little bit discouraging? Absolutely. When I put hours in the time of a video and only gets like 100 to 200 views, it sucks, man. It sucks, but it's content. And I think the more content you have, the more quality content you make, and the more content you put out there. If you take time, you start adjusting, you make tweaks here and there in every single video, it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So keep on going, keep on going. My favorite Bond movie, I said it, Casino Royale. I love Casino Royale. Oh, what's your favorite Scorsese movie? Ooh, Wolf of fucking Wall Street. Love Wolf of Wall Street. Do you think WandaVision is coming in December? I do. I do. I do. What is your favorite Disney movie? That's tough. If you're talking live action animation, I'll go animation. My favorite animated Disney film, Tarzan's really underrated. I love Beauty and the Beast. I love Aladdin. Lilo and Stitch, I think, is like top 5 Disney though. Let's see. Let's see what's next. Favorite show on Disney Plus right now. My favorite show on Disney Plus right now is The Mandalorian. There's really nothing else on there for us to kind of binge in, if that makes sense. What are your thoughts on Jojo Rabbit? Actually, the more and more that I thought on Jojo Rabbit, the more that film would have been my top 5 last year. My top 10 pretty much last year would have stayed the same, but I would have shuffled a lot of stuff around. Like Uncut Gems would have been moved up. Parasite would have been moved up. But Jojo Rabbit would have not been my number 10. It would have been like number 5 or something. Favorite action film? The Raid, I guess. I'm actually reading Dune right now, and I'm so excited to see Denis' vision of the book. Have you read Dune? I have not. I don't have a lot of time to read books. I mean, technically I do now, but Dune's one of those ones that I'm interested in. I'm so fascinated because it's Denis Villeneuve. And the only thing I'm hoping, though, is I know Dune is a hard read from what I understand. I hope, and this is saying what I'm hoping, I hope he makes it a little bit more accessible, but we'll see. Not a question, but thank you for saying that about Candyman. I also find it annoying that they are using Peele's name. It's a cheap marketing tag. And it's one of my biggest things that happens. It's so dumb. See, a lot of the same questions coming in, guys. If you're throwing in questions, I will get to them. I'm just kind of going through. At the end of the Clone Wars season 7, can you rank all this show? So that's the thing. I'm trying to go back through the show as well as rewatching them. So we'll see. That's still a maybe for me because I have to literally finish the rest of the seasons because I've seen them all, but it's been years since I did. So I need to finish them. I'm on season 3 right now, but we will see on that one. Favorite cameo scene? I mean, I'd have to go to Stan Lee. I love the Watcher scene from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. That's one of the ones that always sticks out to me. Or his last one in Endgame was just perfect. Let's see. Do you think there will be an It Chapter 3? No, I don't. I think there could be another It film. I don't think it'll be Chapter 3. It'll be some other adventure in it. I don't want one, to be honest with you. So, first movie you saw in theaters, Toy Story 2. Toy Story 2 was my first movie. It was either that or Iron Giant, but I'm pretty sure it was Toy Story 2. How would you grade the Spider-Man trilogy films? The first one I'd give an 8 out of 10 to. The second one I'd give a 9.5 out of 10 to. And Spider-Man 3, I'd give a 7.8 out to. I don't hate the movie. When it comes to Spider-Man, it's kind of my Star Wars as well. I know there's issues with them, but I love Spider-Man. Are you playing any games right now? So I've actually mentioned this. I do plan on doing more video game content on here because I need content and I like talking video games. Animal Crossing, Resident Evil. So I am playing Animal Crossing. I play like 3 hours a day, maybe more, maybe less, but most likely I've been playing Animal Crossing a lot each day. I love to death Animal Crossing. I think it's really entertaining. I think it's really fun. It's really engaging. It's hard to stop playing. Resident Evil 3 I was going to actually get. Then I heard it was only 5 hours. I'm not paying $60, $50, $40 for a 5-hour game. With barely any replayability. I'm not. And to hear that they cut out a lot of sequences from 3 actually pisses me off. So personally for me, I'm not going to pick up that game till it's like $20. I really wanted to get it because I just beat Resident Evil 2, the remake, for the first time, and I really loved it. But personally, I'm going to put my money towards anything. It's going to be Final Fantasy 7. I'm still debating on getting it though, because it's only the Midgard section. And the thing that worries me on this is, so like, do I have to buy the next section for $60? I mean, okay, I'm fine with that. I don't mind buying the next, but like, when's it coming out? Like, is it even being worked on? You know, like I'm worried about that Final Fantasy because they're splitting it up. From what I'm guessing, they're probably going to do 3 different parts. But like, when are we gonna do it? You know, so I don't know about that one, but I am playing a lot of Animal Crossing. I am playing a lot of Modern Warfare right now. And I'm playing a lot of Sekiro. I'm really loving Sekiro. Um, have you seen Josh Whedon's masterpiece show Firefly? I have. I really liked it. Actually, the first time I got introduced to that was actually in class. I want to inform you, Parasite is coming to 4K. Is Parasite finally coming to 4K? Let's look this up. 4K Blu-ray. Is it? Is it? Wow. It really is. Wow. That's cool. Lucky. All right, cool. Thank you. Oh, who do you want to play Moon Knight? I want Ryan Gosling, but I know it won't happen. I don't. Shia LaBeouf's who I want to play Moon Knight. It won't happen though. It won't happen. And I don't know who they're gonna pick, to be honest. Are you gonna review WrestleMania and do you watch WWE? I don't watch WrestleMania and I don't watch WWE anymore. So it sucks. I won't. I know a lot. I've seen some of the things. If you have any questions, I'll talk about it. But I can't make standalone videos for those. I'm not like huge in that thing. Favorite Game of Thrones characters? Mine are the Hound, Eddard, Scar, and Jon Snow. Mine's the Hound and Arya. Those are always been my favorites. Did you see a Call Me by Your Name sequel is confirmed? Thoughts on that? I think I'm happy. I'm excited. I was hoping that they would do one. I don't. Is it actually confirmed though? I know they've talked about it and I know they want to do it. I don't know when they will though. Have you played Minecraft? I have. I think I played it a couple months ago. I have a lot of fun memories with Minecraft. Me and my friends, we joined a server like back in like middle school. And I didn't know how to build anything yet. I just literally got it to play with them. And so I just got dirt, but what I would do is go to other people's stuff, tear it apart and take their stuff and bring it back. And one time this one guy pissed us off. So I went and burnt down his whole house. Like me and my friends burnt it to the ground. But this guy was actually like a modded a giant zombie, destroyed our house. We had a giant tree. It was amazing. It was the best experience I've ever had in that game, but it was really fun. Kristen, yes. Hey, Zach, hope you're doing all well. Hey, let's give a shout out to Kristen. She's go over to MTV's Twitter right now. She has a whole video on there talking about streaming. It is amazing. I'm so proud of you. Good job. What is your favorite video game, movie, Dorito Chip Gamer? My favorite video game, video game of all time. I'm doing a video on that. I don't know if I should say it. I plan on doing a video. Did I already do it? No. So I was supposed to make my favorite video game movies or favorite video games of all time. I did the vid. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm going to look this up. I'm pretty sure I did a video on this. Did I? Yeah, I did a video on my top 10 video games. What are you talking about, Dorito Chip Gamer? It's in there. Go look up top 10 video games of all time. Zach Pope, it'll come up. Yeah, I did do a video on that. I know I did a video on it. I hate to send you over there, but you gotta go watch the video, man. It's great. You get my full top 10 list, all that sort of stuff. Oh my god, this thing just dropped a bunch. No. Oh god, I hate the live chat. It's moving so fast. WandaVision is going to come early 2021. I still think it comes out in December, but I think it goes till then. What do you think The Last of Us Part 2 will be like? I think it'll be amazing. I think that game has to be a masterpiece, just being honest. How would you rate the Shrek trilogy? I know there's 4, but I want to pretend the third one doesn't exist. Personally, I want to pretend the fourth one doesn't exist. I like the third one over the fourth, but if I'm going to do all of them, the first one I'd give an A to. The second one I'd give an A+ to. I think the third one would be a C+2, and the fourth one's probably a C as well. What do you want to see out of the Spider-Man 3? I want Kraven the Hunter. That's done. I want Kraven the Hunter. That's it. But I also don't want them to just kind of backtrack and be like, "Hey, we're all better now. We're not gonna stress on this stuff." Please don't. What's the best Quentin Tarantino screenplay? Either Once Upon a Time in Hollywood or Pulp Fiction. Thoughts on Taxi Driver? Freaking love that movie. I love it too. Kristen, if you could star in any movie, new or old, what would you be? What would you be in, and who would you play? Oh, man. I would love to do a Star Wars movie and play as Sith. I would love. But I mean, if I could, it'd be Spider-Man. That would be my dream character to play as. Favorite Nintendo Switch game? I mean, Animal Crossing is pretty amazing. But my favorite one is probably Breath of the Wild still. I think that's the best one. 2 favorite Leo movies. Wolf of Wall Street and Catch Me If You Can. What's your Chipotle order? I don't like Chipotle or Chipotle or whatever. It's fine. I just get a quesadilla, man. When are you graduating college? I graduate this fall, hopefully. I mean, I'm passing all my classes, so. Have you ever seen the original 5 Apes movies and the 2001 remake? I've seen every single Ape movie. Can't really remember all of them, but I've seen them all. Favorite Ridley Scott movie? Funny enough, I think Ridley Scott's kind of an overrated director. My favorite Ridley Scott movie is probably Gladiator, though. Black Hawk Down's pretty good. The Martian's pretty good. And I love Alien Covenant and Prometheus. First Alien's fine. It's weird. I know I get a lot of crap for that, but I just never been a big fan of that one. Favorite Scorsese movie? I've said it, Wolf of Wall Street. When I heard gotta wait a year and 8 months for Doctor Strange 2, my first thought was Dormammu. I've come to bargain. Favorite animated movie at Toy Story. Done. Do you know that Bradley Cooper has eyes for being Batman because he is one of the main producers of that movie? Is he? I don't. Is he really one of the main producers? I don't think he's producing that. I could be wrong. I'll look it up right now, but I don't think he's producing that. That's what's great about technology is we can look it up. Yeah, he's not producing it. No, the next thing he's producing is he produced Joker, and he's producing the Hulk Hogan biopic. Because he's really tight with Todd Phillips. So yeah, he's not. Have you seen or do you plan on watching the Netflix original movie Coffee and Karam? It's actually not a bad movie. I tried watching it. I didn't like it. I'll put it there. That's my review. I didn't like the movie. For the first 20-30 minutes, I just couldn't get into it. Best Tarantino movie. My favorite's Pulp Fiction. I mean, I think his best made film is Django, but my favorite is I don't know, like personal favorites Pulp Fiction, stuff like that. Oh, Cody O'Toole's in here. Sup, dude? How are you liking Animal Crossing New Horizons so far? Love it. I love it. There's nothing much to it. Have you seen Crisis on Infinite Earth? I haven't. I'm so behind on those CW shows. I do want to catch up on them. What film do you want to come out in 4K? True Lies, I really want a copy of. I think that's the biggest one. If I had to talk about another one, Midsummer. I don't know why there's no 4K of Midsummer. Kristen, if you could start any movie. Oh, I just answered that one. But yeah, Star Wars or Spider-Man. And in the live chat, let me know down below, what do you guys want to be in? Have you seen the Harley Quinn? I haven't. I want to. Favorite Breaking Bad character? I mean, it goes between Jesse or Walt. But if I'm being honest, I love Mike. I love Mike. And give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to go get a water real fast, like 2 seconds. I have returned. I needed some water for my parched throat from all this talking. This is like the most talking I've done for a while. Favorite Scorsese movie not named Wolf of Wall Street. Mine is Taxi Driver. Dang. You got me on that one. Probably Goodfellas, man. Love Goodfellas. Did Carol do it? Carol did fucking do it. Do you think Fast 9 will be any good? I do. I mean, I like all the Fast and Furious movies except Tokyo Drift, so I'm kind of good for them. What's your favorite Funko? My favorite Funko I own is the Hatbox Ghost one or my James Wan Pop that's behind me on my other set. If we're talking about the ones behind me, it's probably Grievous or a Maul. I really like, or the Hound. I like all my Funko Pops. I actually sold like 300, 400 Pops, so I don't have that big of a collection anymore. I mean, I still do. I probably have like over 200 still, but I had like 500 at one point. But pretty much all the ones I have right now are like the ones that I told myself I couldn't live without. Favorite Star Wars character? Man, that's tough. I mean, I've said a controversial thing. I think Kylo Ren is one of the most complex characters ever in Star Wars lore. But Ahsoka's up there, Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, Han. Did you like your villagers in your town in the Animal Crossing? I like them all. There's one that I think is just fine. Like I got 2 of the same animals, so it's kind of annoying, but whatever. Were there any movies you loved when you first saw, but eventually realized it was disappointing and vice versa? Let me see. There's quite a lot that I could probably go out throughout the year. Eventually realized it was disappointing. I think it's tough because like vice versa, I would say Venom. I actually didn't. When I walked out of that, I was kind of. But the more I think about it, I just don't like the first act. But I like the majority of that movie. I think Glass. I think honestly, like I really like Glass, but when I walked out, I loved it, and I think now I'm just kind of liking it. but at the same time, I still love the aspiration that M. Night did for it. I'm kind of looking behind me because I own a lot of movies that I don't love. I don't know. I think Vice Versa pretty much the biggest one. But you know what's one's funny is a lot of people said Us, but I just felt to love Us more. Get Out same way. I loved Get Out more and more. I've watched it. I think the biggest Vice Versa one for me, like changing of opinion, was Black Klansman. Because I still don't like the ending and I still don't like the beginning of that movie. But man, I was kind of sour on it walking out. But the more I think about it, I really like that movie. Would you rather a Legend of Guardian sequel or Sucker Punch, man? I think Sucker Punch is, it's not great, but I like it. Movie Central, follow up to the super chat. The main issue I have is I don't know what to edit with, if I should show face or not. That's up to you. I mean, it's really what you're comfortable with. I show my face because I think, personally for me, I think it's wherever you start your channel at. I like face more. I do some videos where it's not my face, and that's just kind of like a more creator standpoint. But for me, when it comes to the main to edit with, I edit off my phone. There's so many free editing apps I use. I have an iPhone. I use iMovie at times. I do have Adobe on my computer that I do for like more in-depth videos. But I'm not the best editor, and that's just the truth. Edit with what you feel comfortable with, and as long as you can put together something, that's it. The should I show face or not, etc. That's more up to you on a creator standpoint, what you want to do, what you feel comfortable. If you feel comfortable showing your face, and by all means, show your face. If you don't, then don't. I mean, that's up to you. I feel comfortable showing my face. And the other thing with that is you know, I remember I was talking to a film critic, and they pretty much they are like, oh, who do you write for? I said, I don't write, I do video. And they're like, oh, that's so much easier. And I said, but is it? I mean, there's pros and cons to both. There's pros and cons to writing. There's pros and cons to filming. I got to get ready. I got to look half decent at least. I got to stay mannered, there's pros and cons to both. So just start where you want to. That was kind of a tangent, but I wanted to get that out. And just, I thought Inception was really good, but it took me a day or two to finish watching because it felt slow to me. Man, you got to rewatch that one. It goes by fast. God dang it. This whole live chat just goes just shoots fast, and I can't find anything. Would you rather MCU or Pixar? Pixar, hands down. Did you watch... Hi, Jacob. Hi, Zach. Hope you are doing well. What's my question? I saw you have seen. What are your thoughts about the film? So I'm going to save a lot of that for Ryan O'Toole's review that I'm going to do with him, but I loved it. I'll say that, man. I thought it was perfect. I get the hype. Would you rather see Sonic or Detective Pikachu? Well, I've seen both. If I were to watch another one, it'd be Detective Pikachu. Have you watched Dexter? It's kind of like Daredevil, but creepier. Yeah, I love Dexter. My thing with Dexter, though, is... as I was making my top 10 favorite shows, it almost went in, but I hate the ending so bad that it really soured me on that whole series. With The Last of Us 2 being delayed, do you think any other, honestly, yeah, I think most of the games in the fall season will make it. I think when it comes to Ghost of Tsushima, though, that's not coming out. I think what's going to actually happen is I think The Last of Us 2 will go with Ghost of Tsushima. I think Ghost will debut with the PS5. And yeah. Hi, can you research what Pokemon episode may use surgical masks? I don't know what that means. Would you ever rank your favorite childhood TV shows, maybe even DCOM, since you helped Sean Chandler rank the high school? That's actually something I've been planning on ranking my favorite childhood TV shows, or just doing a top 10 list of that. As I was doing my top 10 TV shows, I recognized there were a lot of shows I wanted to put in for my childhood, but I didn't, and I think I only put one in. So yeah, I do plan on actually doing that. How do the Harry Potter movies look on 4K? I have this set I'm about to bit. Oh god, they look amazing. They look so amazing. Thoughts on Robert Pattinson as Batman? It's my most anticipated movie for the next 2 years. I don't care about anything else. I'm in the mind. I think Ben Affleck's the best Batman. I think he hits every single mark that I want for Batman. I think Pattinson's going to hit every mark for a young Batman that I want to see. Also, big Toy Story fan as well. Collection. Enjoyed your Toy Story videos. Thank you so much. I meant Bradley Cooper's Fujioka. Oh, okay. That makes sense then. Spoilers for a Sonic if you haven't seen it yet. What's something you hope they do with Tails with the sequel to Sonic comes out? I hope they just bring them all in, to be honest with you. Ryan O'Toole Mike would be my favorite too, and Jesse. That was back with the Breaking Bad question. Oh, Archer, have you seen the 100? I have. I haven't watched them all though. If you had the chance to direct any movie series, what would it be and why? So this one's actually funny because on Twitter I went through this and I actually posted today talking about like what if you could be in charge of anything, it would be Star Wars for me though. It would totally be Star Wars because I just want to take it and just shoom, go this way. Like do the right thing with it. Chris Tucker or Jeremy Johns, both. I don't have a preference. I love them both. Have you watched The Sopranos? You can shut off your brain watching it like The Office, but still comprehend the awesome storylines. I haven't. I watched some episodes. I do need to watch it though. Have you seen Clockwork Orange? Yep, love it. Have you seen Raging Bull? Yep, love it. Favorite actress working today? Mine are Sophia Turner, Emilia Clarke. So for me, favorite actress, I love Scarlett Johansson right now as well. She says some stupid things, but I think she's a great performer. Tessa Thompson, I think, is incredible. Thandie Newton, I think, is incredible. Daisy Ridley is great. Margot Robbie is fantastic. All that stuff. Overtime, I didn't love Us on second watch. See, for me, I don't know what, and I can understand that, but at the same time, I don't. I love Us. I think Us is so freaking great. Oh my god, this stupid thing went so fast. Favorite Shyamalan movie? Mine is Unbreakable. I think Unbreakable is his best made movie, but I think Science is my favorite. Have you seen The World According to Jeff? Yes, I have. I thought it was a lot of fun as well. Hey Zach, have you ever played The Last of Us? If so, what do you think of the masterpiece that it is? Are you excited for part 2? I'm bummed. I plan. So it's funny. One of my first videos I actually made on here. It's not on my channel anymore. I did a Last of Us review, and it's bad. I mean, it's bad. It's on private, I think, for me. Let me see if I can pull it up, and I'll show a little bit of a glimpse of it on here. If I can't, then oh well. But I do plan on actually going back through it and replaying it. I had a whole thing planned for that, and it kind of sucks I got pushed back. But yeah. So here it is. Let me see if I can. Can I share? Yeah, I can share my screen. I don't know how it looks. Let me see. Let's see. So yeah. So we'll show this screen. I'll show you guys real fast my screen. This is like my old set. Like this is what it looked like with my potato. It was terribly made. Not the best. Not gonna. I don't really want to play the audio, but it's funny how this all looks now. Like as I look back and in that sense, like how it's supposed to look. It's really weird to me. I don't love it. It's quite terrible. Like just look at all that audio. Like Zach, like what were you doing? I do love that game. I still have that game. I still play it. I think the online is near incredible for it, but for me, I do truly think that that this next Last of Us game is going to be perfect, and I'm so excited to see what they can do with The Last of Us Part 2, and I actually think it's gonna be perfect. I think that's why they delayed it. To be honest, I think that's why they delayed it. Let's see. What are your thoughts on Pirates of the Caribbean 6? Obviously, there's a whole thing planned right now. So do you think no? I don't, sadly. I wish it did. Maybe down the road, possibly, but I really wanted that 6th one. Name a movie character that could kick Batman's ass. No one. Hey, Zach, hope you're good. What are you? Oh, yeah, I just answered that one. I just redid my room and hanging all 3 movie posters of the Dark Knight trilogy. Nice. I have a over in the corner, like where I do my movie reviews and all that stuff. I have like one at the bottom. It's really cool. Do you think Dune will make its date? Yes, but I don't think it'll be there. I think they're going to push it back. I think Tenet goes to Christmas. Would you do a video review of the Iron Giant? Yes, maybe. The thing about those is to do those videos, I plan on doing a first time watch. So I might try and find someone who's never seen Iron Giant and do a video like that. We cover South by Southwest on Amazon. So it just depends what movie, because I could have seen like a lot of South by Southwest stuff still. I just got busy and I started getting stressed with this whole pandemic that was going on. I'm still looking at it. I need to see what they do though. And see if it's really worth my time, to be honest. I might still watch stuff. I don't know if I'll cover it. I might write reviews more than just video reviews, but we'll see. Have you seen the Planes movie? No. American Horror Story favorite season? First one. What do you think of the Nostalgia Critic? I've never watched him. No, stop. Do you think Stuckman has lost his creativity? No, I just think he's grown. I mean, that's just the truth. I think he's grown. I think he's putting that creativity towards other things, but I still think he's creative. I mean, he's still one of my favorite movie reviews. I love him to death, and I would love to do like a live stream with him, just interviewing, picking his brain about like movies and all that sort of stuff. He's like an inspiration. I mean, honestly. And it's actually like I want to shout out. I watch SEN, the Schmoes Know new podcast. I watch that thing every morning. And someone that follows me actually put in a question for them and said, "Hey, you should get Zach Ho to the movie Trivia Shimoda." I just want to say thank you for doing that because I love the movie Trivia Shimoda and I would love to do it. I'm friends with Late to the Party, love them to death. So yeah. Dorito Chip Gamer, thank you so much for joining. I see that you're leaving. Thank you so much for watching. Do you think the MCU has reached its peak with Endgame Infinity War? I don't think we can say that yet until we actually see what's going on later on. But no, I actually got excited after Far From Home. Have you met a famous actor before? Yes, I met oh man, I met a couple. Oh my god, what Thomasin McKenzie. That was the last one I met for Jojo Rabbit. She came out here for a press thing. Do you think Tenet will still have a chance for release date in July? Mulan and Tenet have both big budgets. I think so, but I think they're taking it day by day at this point. You should do a Steelbook collection video. I plan on it. Hey, Zach from India, how much days has it been for quarantine there? I'm day 17. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know, man. I think I'm at it's been 2 weeks and a day, I think. What is your favorite Best Picture winner? My favorite Best Picture winner is right now in the top of my head. I can't answer that because I don't know. Sorry. I did a video though ranking the last 10. Movie Central, you should do retro movie reviews. So that's the thing. I want to do them, but like I mentioned, not a lot of people watch them. That's just the truth. People don't watch them. So there's some I will do some for. It's like leading up for something. That's why I want to do that first time watch because I think it actually makes it a little bit more funny. And of course, guys, we are at 52 minutes for this whole podcast or for this live stream. Start throwing in the rest of your questions. Once it hits 60 or so, if we run out before then that's kind of where I'm going to end it at. But I am going to still keep going. But I plan on only doing an hour, so we will see. Any tips to protect Steelbooks? The Toy Story Steelbooks look amazing. Yes, the fourth Steelbook should match with the. Yeah, I totally agree. I don't know what Pixar is doing, but any tips? Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not good with those. I just like buying them. Any TV show recommendations? I have a whole video on what to binge right now during the quarantine. Pancakes or waffles? Pancakes. I don't know. Actually, Waffle House is really good. Do you believe Andrew Garfield deserved Best Actor for Hacks? No, I think he deserved it for Silence. Where's the last one? Favorite Mummy movie? The first Brendan Fraser one. What's a movie that's awful in people's eyes that you love, and what's a movie that you hate and everyone loves? Okay, so a movie that I love, Serenity. Do I have it right behind me? Do I have that movie behind me? Yeah, I do. I knew it was behind me. Serenity. This movie is freaking terrible. It's so terrible, but I love it. It's like one of the worst movies ever made. But I remember walking out of the press screening of this and raving. I mean, it's undeniably like terrible. But if you want to watch a terrible movie but laugh your ass off, definitely Serenity. That's why I own it. Now, when it comes to a movie that I hate, that everyone loves, I wouldn't say I hate a movie that people love. Oops, I hit my desk. That'd been funny if like the whole desk collapsed. Sorry, I gotta stretch. For me, I don't know if there's a movie that I hate that other people love. I think there's movies that I don't get the hype about. Man, I'm trying to think. There's probably a couple Best Pictures that I just don't get. Oh, will you watch our? Absolutely. I'm actually really excited for Artemis Fowl. I know not a lot of people are. I don't know if it'll be great, but it's directed by Kenneth Branagh and it's based off one of my favorite book series. So I'm actually really excited for that. What do you think is the reason Birds of Prey? I love the marketing for Birds of Prey. I love the trailers and everything, but I don't think they marketed it enough. That's the truth. I love the trailers though. I just don't think they marketed it enough. I think second, the pandemic already starting kind of affected in other markets. And I think, and that's why a lot of its money came from here. I think if it would have had a bigger, wider marketing thing, I think other countries, it probably, and if this pandemic wasn't going on, same thing with Onward, I think the movie would have made easily 300, 400 million at most. I still want a sequel. And if Warner Brothers doesn't do a sequel, I think they're fucking stupid, to be completely honest. Same thing. I don't get why they haven't done Man of Steel, but that's why I think so. I love Birds of Prey the more and more I think about it. Favorite movie score, Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark. Thoughts on The Wicker Man? It's okay. Have you seen The Rookie? I have not. How do you rank Onward out of all your 22 Pixar movies? I have a whole video on that one, man. And Ryan O'Toole just said, yes, he did a Pixar ranking. Do you think Parasite deserved to win Best Picture or should 19... I think Parasite won. Honestly, Parasite deserved it. I think 1917 was a great movie, but I don't. Thoughts on The Mummy's Return? It's fun. Are you excited for... I am excited for the Lego game. Tangled 2 or Tangled Remake? Tangled 2. I mean, they have the show. That's really cool. What's your opinion on Emperor's New Groove? I love the Emperor's New Groove. It's so underrated. It's so underrated. I love that movie. Birds of Prey soundtrack and score is underrated to me. Honestly, yeah. I love that soundtrack and score. That is a great one. Friday is my favorite movie of all time. Nice. That's a great pick. Now, guys, we got 4 more movies. Let's make those, or 4 more minutes until I'm gonna wrap this up. So keep throwing in questions. Let's get those rest of them in. If you haven't hit that like button yet, guys, hit it right now. Let's hit that like button. Go share this video. If you're watching this later on the replay, comment down below. Let me know your questions, because I am going to be doing this every single Sunday for the foreseeable future. And every Saturday, do look forward to a Popecast where I'll be interviewing a YouTuber, a film critic, or some sort of thing on there while we talk movie news. It's going to be fun. Favorite movie moment as Spielberg movie? That is a great question, Hector. Oh, the boulder rolling in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Excited for Cyberpunk? Absolutely. I'm so excited for Cyberpunk. If it wasn't for The Last of Us, that would be my most anticipated movie of the year. If you could quarantine with any movie or TV character, who would it be? I think Spider-Man. Do you like the Mighty Ducks movies? Yes. Do you like the Aristocrats movies? Yes. Favorite Denzel Washington movie? What is it called? Oh my God. What is it called? Training Day. Favorite Michael Bay movie? I was almost saying about Bad Boys for Life. I love that movie. Probably, I think his best mate's Pain and Gain, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Favorite moment in a Christopher Nolan movie? That's good. The first time they go into the mines in Inception. Thoughts on Inside Llewyn Davis? Love it. Birds of Prey 2 or Gotham City Sirens? Birds of Prey 2. I don't care for Gotham City Sirens. I think you could easily integrate that in there. Thoughts on the platform? I didn't care for it. So I'm going to do a little thing on that, but I liked it. I think the hype over it's a little too much. Like, just go watch Parasite or Snowpiercer. It's literally the exact same stuff. So, yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love In-N-Out Burger? I totally didn't see your shirt. Oh, yeah, this is funny. My sister actually works at In-N-Out, so that's why I have this. I done an 8. I just like the shirt. Favorite Star Wars trilogy character? Kylo Ren. Hugely overlooked and underrated film that I think barely as anyone sees is the Margot Robbie Z for Zach. I have that. I'm not going to reach down and grab it, but I have that. I like that. Why do people hate Birds of Prey? I don't know. Besides Elephant score, what is your favorite Spider-Man movie score? Ooh, I love Giacchino's for Far From Home. Have you seen Heavyweights? No, I don't think so. Maybe I have. Well, most rewatchable comedies from the past decade. I did a whole video on my favorite comedies from last decade, but Game Night is my favorite one. Do you think they will bring Punisher to Disney Plus, or is it too violent? Also, I'm not too familiar with all the licenses and rights. So from what I understand, all those Netflix characters cannot come until the end of 2021. Or maybe the start of it. I don't remember. Do I think they will bring Punisher? If they did, he would be Hulu. I don't think he'd ever be Disney Plus. Daredevil, same way. They could integrate him in some way. Thoughts on Snowpiercer? Really love that movie. I don't have one. Have you seen Remember the Titans? I have. Favorite score? I said that I think Indiana Jones is like one of the most memorable ones to me. Do you think Mysterio is alive in the MCU? I think if they killed him off, it's stupid. Have you seen Togo? If not, you should check it out. I've tried to watch Togo, but I have a dog who barks at other dogs on the screen. So it's near impossible for me to watch it. Have you played Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga? I have so many. I've played all the Lego Star Wars games. I'm so excited for this new one. Have you seen Boys in the Hood? Hell yeah. Most anticipated Phase 4 film. Ooh. I think the Eternals, man. The Eternals or Doctor Strange. I mean, Spider-Man 3, I'm excited for, but I have a feeling it's going to get pushed out of Phase 4. So that's my one thing with that one, just because of everything going on. But there's not one MCU Phase 4 film that I'm not excited about at this point. Where's movie you've seen on Disney Plus? I don't know. I haven't touched that much in there. How do you think the Disney Plus series will be influenced by the coronavirus? I just think it's gonna get delayed. Dryden from Solo or Krennic from Krennic? Most bizarre film you've ever seen? Serenity. Don't let Ren find out you. I don't get that. What breed is your dog? I have a Shih Tzu and a Morkie. Is Thor Phase 5 now? I think Thor will still be Phase 4. I think it'll be the end of it. For all I know, for all we do know is that there could be more to Phase 4. We don't know. Like, I was in Comic-Con when they announced it, and I felt like they still need to know. Don't let Ren find out you still haven't seen Togo. I told him I can't. I told him. A franchise you believe still needs a reboot for today's audience, Friday the 13th. I think all of them should be rebooted. Least favorite movie, I don't know. That's too much. Have you seen Straight Outta Compton? I love it. Have you ever read any Star Wars comics or novels? I have. I really want to read the Kylo Ren, though. Have you seen Winter's Tale? No, it looks like crap. Favorite Spider-Man animated series? Mine is Spectacular. I agree with that one. Have you seen Hotel Rwanda? I think so. Black Manta or Orm? Oh, man. Movie-wise, Orm was better developed, but Black Manta's fucking awesome. A favorite DC movie, and I'm going to answer two more after that, and then we're done. Favorite DC movie, I would go as far to say my favorite DC film is, oh my God, probably Batman Begins. Or Man of Steel. Man of Steel is freaking amazing. Do you also hate motion smoothing? I don't mind it, honestly. I weirdly kind of like it, but I also don't. It's weird. All right, let me throw in one more question after Julius. One more question. Throw it in there. Someone throw in the best possible question right now, and also hit that like button as well. Throw that amazing question in. I want to pick one more big amazing question. Well, I mean, all the questions are amazing, but I want to pick one more great one. Favorite 2019 Disney movie? Off the top, Toy Story 4, I guess I can count that. Come on, guys, one more. I'm kind of waiting. I some of these other ones, I'm seeing Marvel or DC. I'm not gonna answer that. I don't have one. How do you have so much knowledge on Marvel and Star Wars? Really want to get into comics. I honestly, it's just how I grown up with. All right, Movie Central asked me the best one, but Jordan Morgan, it's how I grew up. It's how I grew up. All right, so Movie Central is going to be the last one for today. I see Pixar or Star Wars. Pixar will always win. Marvel or DC, I'm not answering that because I like both. What is your goal for a YouTube career? My goal, I mean, for YouTube-wise, I don't count myself as like a straight-up YouTuber. I count myself as a film critic, a film initiato, a host. What I hope to do, I wouldn't count it as my YouTube career. As my career, I hope to get Rotten Tomatoes. I applied, so fingers crossed that works. I applied for the BFCA. Don't know if I got approved, but you got to try. And, I've gotten some awesome experiences through this. I've gotten to be on TV 3 times now. Once for Arizona Midday, twice for national TV, which is for the List TV show. It's on their website. I have another one of those coming up. I plan on doing more with them. I've reached out to other things to kind of do stuff. So my goal in this career is to just be able to travel, do movies, talk movies every day for the rest of my life, and share my experiences with you guys and with my family, with my friends, all that sort of stuff. So that's what I'm most excited about doing, is that's my goal. Is I don't have like an end goal. I don't have like an end subscribers. Of course, the most subscribers possible I would love. And each subscriber, every single one of you guys, I would rather have the most loyal fan base than have like the most subscribers in the world. So I'm very, very, very lucky to have all of you guys in here. And just in general, thank you. So every Sunday, it's going to be a giving back to you guys. So thank you so much for clicking on this. It really does mean a lot. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope to see you guys next Saturday and Sunday when I do some live streams. And in general, I am just happy to have everyone who joined in for this live stream. So thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you guys do have a great rest of your day as well. Hope to see you later when I talk Westworld. And of course, until next time, stay classy.